My name is Sidi Ul Shigali. I am from Shingeti originally. I live between the desert and the city, in the capital, Nouakchott.
A simpler way of life is what 27-year-old Sidi Ould Kibali longs for.
In modern life, we need too much. Fridge, an oven, a stove, too much stuff to think about, too much stuff to organize. In the desert, we would only have the trunk of a tree. We would only have one fire, and it would be wood fire. That's it. One pot for cooking all the meals, one giant plate for eating all together, and life is simpler that way.
Born and raised in Mauritania's oldest desert city, Chinguetti, he comes from a long line of Berber nomads, a people who, until recently, drifted from place to place for centuries. Sidi now keeps this tradition alive by dividing his time between the desert and the city.
I belong there. I am from the desert. I like that way of life. That's my lifestyle. And I happen to have an easy way of adapting to other environments. I like to have to do my own stuff. I like to put effort in things, and I don't like that the way modern life is just making you not have to do anything by yourself and have machines and stuff to do everything for you. This is not real life. This is real life is what we experience in the desert.
As a tour guide, he's lucky that he can make this trip at least once every 2 weeks. The first real sign of the desert is 350 kilometers from Mauritania's capital, Nouakchott. Sidi doesn't rely on modern technology like satellite navigation, but rather on the survival skills he's learned growing up here.
When I go back to the desert, I immediately feel home. And I feel a certain way of security that I don't feel in the city, and I feel I belong here. And the other thing I enjoy is the total opposite of the city, which means silence. You can really have a brain rest in the desert. Silence and this fresh air are making you feel better physically.
During the colonial period, most of Mauritania's population were nomadic. Today, fewer than 5% remain. Many leave in search of work opportunities as modern-day life encroaches on the desert. The few that remain are now semi-nomadic, staying in one place for months to even years at a time.
If nomadic life would disappear, the worries are that a lot of our history will disappear along with it. A lot of our qualities and culture will disappear. It's very important that we keep this way of life, even if we have another modern life parallel. We can live the modern way, but to me, as long as we keep our traditions, our values, and our culture and our nomad lifestyle back in our head, and that we practice it from time to time, I think we will be okay.
As the convenience of modern city life threatens to overwhelm his nomadic tradition, Sidi's fighting to keep his family's wandering spirit alive, an ongoing struggle between past and present. Maria Galang, CCTV, Azwega Desert, Mauritania.